Okay, now in metaphase, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the nuclear membrane and the nucleolus. It breaks down, and we're going to line up our chromosomes in the middle. Our centrioles have made it to the opposite poles, and the spindle fibers are going to hook up to the paperclip, the centromere. We're also going to have some spindle fibers that go from pole to pole, and those are called polar fibers. Those are spindle fibers. Now this is really short because once they line up, and literally what these fibers will do is they'll pull until they get them lined up in the middle, and then once they're all lined up in the middle, we're going to split them. And once we split them, that is going to be called anaphase. Okay. So anaphase, your spindle fibers are going to shorten up, and they're going to pull those sisters to opposite poles. Now once we have them to the opposite poles, we're going to then start to reform our nuclear envelope, and then we're going to enter what is known as telophase. Remember PMET, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. Once we have our nuclear envelope formed, we're going to start pinching in the middle. That's called our cleavage furrow. And we're going to start to divide the contents of our cytoplasm, which includes the organelles and the cytosol. And then that would be our last phase, which we talk about, is cytokinesis. Now remember, mitosis is nuclear. It's nuclear division. It's dividing up the nuclei, because we have two here. It's dividing up the DNA, the contents of the nucleus, into two identical copies. We're going from a diploid 2N cell to a diploid 2N cell. So notice we started off with this exact thing. We started off with one yellow, one red, and we're going to end up with two cells with one yellow, one red. Because we simply made a copy and split them. One goes one new cell, one goes to the other cell. That's mitosis, nuclear division. And then we have to divide the rest of the cell, which is our cytokinesis. Then from there we would go back into interphase.